Hello, I'm muted again. So as the title suggests, today we are building a Jolteon EX deck. That's what we're doing today. I finally pulled the Jolteon EX. It took forever, pulled way too many packs, spent way too much money. And here we are. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent attaches energy from their energy zone to one of their Pokemon, do 20 to that Pokemon. So it doesn't matter if their Pokemon is on the bench or not. Doesn't matter where they're located. It just does 20 damage, which is pretty cool. So pair this with the new Eevee, which I'm about to include, Eevee, that allows for instant evolution wherever this thing is located. This one here, boosted evolution, lets you evolve straight away. That means even if you're on the first turn, you are applying damage as soon as they put energy down. Pretty crazy with it. Pretty crazy with it. I think it also pairs pretty well with this Jolteon for an instant 60 damage with 1 energy. This is also pretty cool for a turn 2. You drop this Jolteon down, you're doing 60 with 1 lightning energy. I think it's pretty strong. I may drop down to just 1 Jolteon, but we shall see. This deck definitely needs an Eevee EX. I think maybe 2. There's going to be a few different variants of this one. We're going to run one that's just like complete full Eevee mode. And then we're going to run one that's like more lightning, mix and match with like the Zeraora and the Oricorio. We may throw an Oricorio in this deck regardless, but I think for this one, this is the Eevee focused one. We're going double Eevee EX, and then we'll throw in the Eevee bags as well. I got the little shiny one, might as well use that one. And this is already kind of enough Pokemon, but I'm tempted to throw like a Leafeon in here yet, which generates its own energy, or even a Sylveon just for draw power. Like what else could we throw here? Probably. Hey, Glopster, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Like we could still throw a Leafeon in here as like another way to evolve. I like regular Leafeon, but it can't generate its own energy. It would have to be Leafeon EX. What does the Oricorio look like again? Oricorio. I feel like we need at least one. I feel like it's required. It's weak to fighting, which is sad. For some reason, I thought it was weak to lightning. I think we need an Oricorio just for funsies. But Oricorio here would be like the worst start, though, to be honest. It's just a shame to try and have a lightning deck without one. You could also just go Sylveon to draw cards, but no Zera. Let's throw a Zera in here too. Maybe throw a Zera in here too. And then maybe we drop a Jolteon. Like that. I like that. And now let's get some support going. Nice and support. Hey, Albert, what's going on? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. I got the Jolteon, so I'm pretty stoked for that. I had to get to work 30 minutes early for a meeting today, and the meeting could have been a very short email. Oof. Been there. I think we've all been there. I think everybody's been there. Let me move this over here so I can see what we're doing. I got to see chat. I got to see the chatters. I got to see the chatters because my chat is not connecting. And I don't want to miss anyone. Good morning, Yvain. Do you want to amplify the chip factor and add a helmet or poison bar? We definitely could. Helmet's not terrible. We even have the Eevee bag for heals as well. Let's start with the basics, though. We need Sabrina. You know I'm a 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus kind of guy. We'll start there. I hate that I have to clear this and then go back. That's not what I wanted. Clear and then go back to trainers. There's so many trainers now that I actually kind of hate everything. Sort by rarity because I want to put the full arts in anyways. We go Pokeball. No candy required. No Lily. Surge is not real. We could go X speed. You know I'm a sucker for an X speed as well. PCL will pass on for... I'll add it. I'll add a PCL, and that's probably the first card that gets removed at the end. That's usually how it goes. Excited to see Jolteon EX. Seems super annoying. It does seem pretty annoying, yeah. It does seem pretty annoying. 2 professors research, of course. I think you still have 4 Eevee, or do you want 4 Eevee since you remove 1 Jolteon? I might take out one of the Eevee EXs. I'm a little bit up in the air. I guess 1 Eevee EX could go away. Since we're only running 3. I was just I think there's 2 different ways to run this. One is like completely double down on Eevee stuff, and then the other one is like split it up. And I thought I was gonna try to do the full Eevee build here, but now that I'm like looking at it, I think splitting it up is better. No repel, not necessary. Leftovers is silly. We're not flipping any coins. We already have 2 Eevee bag. I would like an elemental switch, just 1. Ooh, electrical cord. I think I like that better than more chip, to be honest. I think I like splitting my energy better than more chip. There's another Cyrus. Or it is irrelevant. Giovanni wouldn't be the end of the world. Citrus berry. Don't care about none of that. X-Speed is also cool. X-Speed is also very cool. I just don't know if it's worthy of an entire dedicated spot here. Because now, like, see, we have 2 Eevee bag, and now there's less targets for Eevee bag. That's the only thing that I don't like about what we did here. Let's drop PCL. We'll run it just as it is, and then we'll feel the vibe out, you know? I literally don't have a Jolteon name for this deck at all. I need a electric name. We go, it's electric. That's pretty straightforward. How would you spell boogie woogie woogie woogie? I wouldn't know how to spell that, so we're gonna go with it's electric because I'm very plain and boring. And now we need accessories. There's no Pikachu in this deck. I'm digging. I kind of dig Professor with Mad Professor face. I kind of dig it. The coin is less impressive to me. I don't like the coin as much. We could go Pichu coin. Pikachu coin. Let's just go regular coin. I'm so boring. I like to stick to the coin. That just looks like a regular old coin, you know? The contrast. We'll go for the contrast, you know? The bright yellow, black and yellow style. All right, let's run it. Let's run it. It's actually fun that it's... Shocking. Stop. It's actually fun that it's not ranked right now. And we can kind of just vibe. Pretty cool that it's not ranked and we can just vibe. Jolteon EX is dodging me like I have to serve them lawsuit papers. I literally pulled the second one this morning. I got the first one from a Wonder Pick, and I got the second one for my free pack this morning. But it did take... It took a lot. It took a lot to get there. Sir McMeme, hello, how are you? Did the deck expand to 25 cards? No, they expanded the number of decks to 25 decks, I think. I think that's what we concluded, was that it was a misread on our part. It wasn't that they were adding more cards to the deck, it was that they were adding more decks in general. Alright, we got Eevee bag. This is where if we top deck Jolteon EX, we love everything. Pokeball's not the end of the world either. If we could grab Zero Aura here. Perfect. Love that. Because now we can set up a switch next turn. Remember, you can't Eevee bag when it's an Eevee. Just remember, you can't Eevee bag when it's an Eevee. I know at least once during the stream, I'm going to Eevee bag while it's an Eevee and it's not evolved. Absolutely gonna happen. Hopefully that's a shockingly good deck. Stop. Oh, I misread that too. Yeah, we all did. We all did. We all misread it. Literally, we all misread it. Alright, this is not good for us. I'll tell you that. This is kind of bad, actually. I don't like anything that's happening in front of me. What do I even do about it, though? I guess we just put this guy down. And then This is like not a problem I anticipated. I wanted to put a throw a May in here. We could throw a May in here still. I think we just charge our Zeraora, or I'll just charge the Eevee for now. And we'll just go like that. Tough scene, tough scene. He's already lurking. He's already lurking, dude. They're already lurking. They are already lurking. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. This attack does 60 for each. Oh my. 200 damage. For each Pokemon that's what? What does that read? I think we're losing. I think we're just straight up losing, by the way. How does this read? We are weak to fighting, but reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. This attack does 60 damage for each Pokemon with a tree cost of 3 or more. Then shuffle. So he literally just, he hit the jackpot. He got all 3. That's crazy. Get this down. Still just basic. We're just super duper basic right now. Kind of horrible for us. This draw is tough, by the way. We are 11 cards deep. And no evolution. Maybe we throw another Jolteon back in. No way! Is this just all monsters? It's just all monsters. It's just oops all monsters. I think that's what they did. I think it's oops all monsters. I'm pretty sure. I think it's oops all monsters. We can still win this, to be fair. We can't. We literally can't. Literally can't. All we have to do is Mars and hope that they're not cards that they can attack with. What a draw, though. This draw is wild. Actually wild. We have to just Mars and hope, I guess. The classic game 1 horrible draw. They know. They're like, hey, we know you're trying a new deck out. We want to make sure that it's the worst experience you've ever had. That's literally it. We get to do 30 damage to this thing, I guess. I think this is oops all monsters. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just all heavy pocket monsters. Yeah, look at this. Every time. Every time. I think it's oops. I don't think they have a supporter in the deck. I don't think they have a single supporter in this deck. And I think they got the perfect draw. I think they got the perfect draw so that they started with Golurk, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. That's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 0 supporters in that deck. Either that or they got crazy lucky. It's either that or they got crazy lucky. Golurk probably the only basic. Ooh, you're probably right. Probably right. They might. I wonder if they have like communication. You have to have something else, right? You have to have something else in the deck, or it's just so inconsistent. We're going second, which I kind of hate. We can do this though, and then this. I like the looks of that. I like the looks of that. You know. Looked like a fun Golurk deck. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool deck. Alright, what are we doing here? Pokeball. Get our Oricorio on the ground. That's pretty good for us. We'll go Professor's Research. Draw some cards. See, now I could just straight up do 60 damage to this thing. That's like pretty tempting, don't you think? Like turn 160? It's not worth it though. It's not worth it though, because in the end, you're dropping down to 40 damage, and then we have no other Eevee to evolve. It has to be Jolteon. Has to be Jolteon EX here. I'm not gonna place that yet. Put this over here and just end. Must do the daily tasks since ZA come out. Oh man, I have to go back to ZA and beat it. I mean, I know less people are watching it, but I have to go back and just beat ZA so that way I have a full capture on YouTube of ZA. Jeff the Carrot, hey, let's go! Subscribed at tier 1 for 6 months. Subscribe for 10 months. It's already been 10 months. Hey, appreciate you, Jeff Care King. I'll have to pull it back. I'll have to pull it back just for you. Appreciate you and your support. Look at this free damage we're getting. The free damage is pretty nice, you know? We got that damage. Look, they're just going to potion back up anyways. What a crime. Give me a Sabrina right now. Give me a Sabrina right now. You won't. They don't. Okay. Professors. X speed. Other, more different Jolteon. We'll place my energy here. I will... Electrical cord. We're just going to get poisoned. That's just what's going to happen here. Assuming no more heals, Jolteon is enough with EV Bag next turn. We are going to get real low on HP, though. Super duper low. Super low. Waiting for opponent. Oh, we're waiting. We're waiting just for you, you know? We're waiting just for you. Take that damage. Flipping Grindcore here would make me very sad. And he gets 1, which means he gets 7. Oh, never mind, we're good. Usually they get 1 and then they get 7 more, and that's just how it works. Pokeball is nice. I have to put this energy on active Jolteon, I think. We can get our other Jolteon ready to go momentarily. EV Bag is no longer valuable for 10 damage, so I will use it for 20 healing. I think. Yeah, let's do it. Sheesh. So close to getting the shiny charm. Doing 1k battles is torture. Oof, yeah, it sounds like a lot. I didn't even try that stuff yet. I didn't look at any of the challenges. 8 titanium, what's going on? 2 to 1, both my kidneys for oak? Nah. Not enough. Not enough. I need at least 3 kidneys. Black market prices, come on. You gotta get it on the secretive market. Go to eBay. On eBay, it's selling for at least 3 kidneys. I don't know where you're coming up with the 3rd kidney, but not sure where the 3rd kidney's coming from. Maybe look into cloning, something like that, you know? It is actually pretty crazy, though, that they're going out on eBay for, like, just silly amounts of money. Yo! A follow from Algorithm. You know? Appreciate that. A follow from the legitimate Algorithm. Alright, what are we doing here? We have other Jolteon, which is cool. Probably go other Jolteon here. We can smack for 50 and save our 2 points, which I think we probably do that. We go like that. We go like this. We do one of these into that. Could have actually went to the other Jolteon, to be honest, but this is just as good, I think. Retreat to new Jolteon. I could have retreated to new Jolteon because we had the elemental switch too. Was definitely an option. I think we're in a pretty good spot now, though, in general. Even if this Jolteon goes down, we're getting our energy back. It's not the end of the world if they Cyrus. This thing's down to 50 HP already. What's this Jolteon EX do? We have, as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent attaches energy from their energy zone to one of your Pokemon, do 20 damage. So as long as the Jolteon's in the active, anytime they put energy down, it does 20 damage to them, which is pretty cool. Repel. They didn't play their energy yet, so this is actually a mistake. We give them other Jolteon. Just for the extra chip. Watch this. You ready? You ready? You're about to see the ability. Boom. Take that 20 chip damage. That's what you get. Have you full Cyrus full metal? I have full art Cyrus. I don't know if I have like the metal version. Or the whatever it's called, metallic version. The shiny version. Gotta get the new premium playmat. Oh, is it like the gold one or whatever? Yeah, I should look into that. Okay, so energy goes here. Elemental switch. Give me that. And we'll see you later. We didn't even really need Oricorio. If I'm honest. Funny how Stokesard getting minus 60 damage when stoking. What? What do you mean by that? Oh, minus 60 damage. That is true. That's true. Yeah, Stokesard against this Jolteon would be crazy. I'll send them thanks, Pink. They battled it out, you know. They took it all the way through. To the end. To the end. Oh, I owe Jeff a pack. I gotta go back. My memory is not good. Not good. Okay, we have Eevee or Oricorio. We are going first, which means we can evolve straight away for 60 damage. And we're actually probably going type advantage, so we're one-shotting whatever is there, most likely. I'll put the Oricorio down. But I'm anticipating one-shotting whatever. If they put a baby down, we could do it with Eevee. If they put anything else down, we could do it with Jolteon. 80 damage off the rip's gonna be easy peasy. Yeah, there's the Mantike. Mantike into Manaphy is like... They care about energy a lot, huh? They're really, really worried about energy. They're very concerned. How does this... Oh, it's the wrong Jolteon. I was going to say, how does that read? I want to read that one more time. Watch them play Jellicent too. What does Jellicent do? I forget. I forget even what a Jellicent looks like. I mean, I know what a Jellicent looks like, but I don't know what a Jellicent ability looks like. What is this? Yo, they got water on their water, you know? They got water on their water. Water on their water on their water. I think they were trying to not get knocked out here. But I'm just gonna Jolteon. They got water on their water. Oh, imagine they started like that and we started with Jolteon EX. Oh my gosh, they would have been real sad. I need to make sure that, I mean, it's coming from the energy zone, right? Take energy from your energy zone. I would assume they concede. They just must have bricked, but that's probably too much energy. I think maybe take out the Manaphy there and leave the baby in or vice versa. They got too much water energy. All right, we owe Jeff 1 pack. Appreciate you and your sub for a very long time. 10 months. Subscribe for 10 months. OG, honestly. What's the chase card? Hang on, we need a new chase card though. Because I think I'm good with this pack. How many Mega Absols do we have? How many Absols do we have? Absol. That might be one of the last chase cards I have. I have 1. I could use another one, but it could be purchased with pack points. What's the rarity looking like? 4 diamond. We could even trade that thing. We could even trade that thing if it's the only thing left. I wish there was a better way to check this. Like, what do I need yet? You know, what do I actually need yet? There's a Luxray. We're missing a bunch of stuff in the psychic area here. Ooh, Dragalge. Where's Dragalge at? Where are you coming from? Blaziken. Okay, I kind of want to go for Dragalge. What are you looking like? Altaria. Regular Altaria is from the Altaria pack. Duh. I just don't even know what the chase should be at this point. I feel like they're all pretty split. Is this Caracosta? Oh, no, it's Mega Gyarados. We don't have Mega Gyarados yet? I guess I have to keep pulling Gyarados then. We don't have Mega Gyarados yet. We're just going to stick to Gyarados, I guess. Because it also has Absol, which is, like, on the list. So I guess we're going Gyarados. One Jet the Carrot King pack. Appreciate you. Only costs 1 hourglass, which is nice. Oh, there's art in the back. We got art. There's art back there. Oh, just the art that we have so very many of. I think we have so many full art. I want to know. I want to know how many we have. Does it say the count? Where does it say the count? 6. We have 6 full art Hydreigon. They're everywhere. There's so many of them. Killing me. Actually killing me. RBX Gaming, what's going on? Hello, hello. I literally started an alt account just to get this Jolteon. Then I'm done with Altaria and Gyarados. Let's go. This has become a streamer-only game. The pull rates are so bad now. I wish they don't ruin the game. Me too. I'm with you. I'm with you there. Yeah, I mean, the main reason that I can afford to spend the money that I spent on it is because we have some incredible support on Twitch. That's the main reason. Well, I mean, incredible support everywhere, but Twitch has definitely helped pay for the packs. 1000%. So this thing is only hitting me for 50, which is cool. I think they nerfed it. I think originally they were giving this thing just straight up 50 damage. And then they realized that EV is everywhere, and this thing one-shots EV. So they're like, "Oh, this attack isn't affected by weakness." I think they rolled back. I think they wussed out a little bit. If I'm honest with you, Jolteon, we could first turn 60 right now, right? Is that worth? We could first turn 60. I just don't know if it's worth. Because we're gonna get hit for type advantage. Like, it's gonna be a whole problem. All right, I'm gonna try it. Just because that's what we drew into. Feels like it could be a mistake. But we're going first turn 60 damage. Oh, that's right. We don't get hit for type advantage, but it still doesn't matter though. He still two shots us. We're still on the 2-shot, and we don't finish him off here. You know, it's still kind of a tough scene for us here. Someone who only buys the premium pack, that is enough to eventually get all the EXs. All right, what are we doing here? We have our Jolteon, which is cool. But they're literally not attaching energy. This deck does not attach energy, so it's kind of a waste of time. I already used my X speed, or otherwise we would be straight up switching here. Oh, if I still had my X speed, we could switch here and get our energy on the Jolteon and be in a very good spot. But I guess I just have to hit for 40 and then finish off with Jolteon. We get one shot by a Rampardos though. Like this is just kind of a GG. This energy probably had to go on Zero Aura now that I'm looking back at it. Ooh, EV Bag heals would have been good there. Yeah, definitely. For some reason, my brain sees EV Bags as oh, they switched anyways. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. But for some reason, my brain sees that as yeah, we definitely needed to put the energy in a different spot here. Because we're getting one shot. This Jolteon's cooking us here. That's GG. Like the energy needed to go to Zero Aura there for sure. We already have a huge type advantage, and they went Rampardos like turn 2, so I can't complain about it too much. There wasn't too much we could do here. I could Cyrus and not attack, but does that do anything for us? There's nothing that takes out this Rampardos to win the game. Yeah, I just don't see a way out. Maybe we hit for 80 here. Hit for 80 here, leave the Cranidos alive. Because then this thing can't retreat out, and we have another turn. It's just not happening. Cyrus hit Munchan and then don't hit it. I was thinking about that. But I think we're gonna hit this thing. Now they have to hit us back, but we're one energy short, like always, I think. Oh, and they have Rampardos. Never mind. None of it mattered. None of it mattered. They had the ramp in hand. They literally, I mean, they had a pretty darn good draw. They were Fossil Rampardos, like turn whatever it was. Pretty good draw for them. Hey, Randy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Des, what's going on? What does the EX card say? Basically, as long as the Jolteon EX is in the active spot, anytime your opponent plays energy on any card, it does 20 damage to them. Pretty crazy. Why didn't you EV bag the Cranidos and Cyrus the Hitmon? Because if I EV bag for the Cranidos, he just brings in Rampardos and then we lose. So the only play there was to leave the Cranidos there and hope he doesn't have the Rampardos. It was an easy win. It was no. No, it doesn't matter. He one-shot us. He one-shot us no matter what. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He one-shot us no matter what. There was no way to win that one. No way to win that one. Sith Lord, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. I now believe that Blaziken is a myth. Oh no. Oh no. 60 packs. I got 2 Hitmonchans and 1 Rapidash. Oof. Oof. Yeah, there was no way to get that one. There was no way to get that one. They the Rampardos one shots us no matter what. So like the other option there would have been to Cyrus in the Hitmonchan and then not hit it. But really the mistake that I made from the very beginning was I shouldn't have put the energy on Jolteon. I should have put the energy on Zeraora, because then we could burn another point and at least see if we could draw some cards that bail us out. But it was always a pretty tough matchup, to be honest. It was always a pretty tough matchup. But I just banked on them not having the Rampardos. The pull rates are terrible these days. They really are. I want you guys to know, I spent like $160 on this set, and I don't have all the cards. Like, and it's not close. You know, like that's pretty gross in my opinion. It's pretty gross in my opinion. We're just gonna draw all the cards and then just assume we're getting red carded. We're just going to assume that the red card is about to happen. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just assume we're going to get red carded. Didn't even know you could share the new pack. I don't even know what sharing means. I didn't read any of it. I'm ignorant. Super duper ignorant. This is pretty bad for us still. They keep pairing us up against fighting now. These random 1 energy fighting decks. It's just funny because it's like the perfect counter. They match us up with fighting decks that don't use a lot of energy, which is the opposite of what this deck needs. Like, this deck is literally all about them putting a lot of energy down, and of course we're weak to fighting. So they just paired us against the literal perfect counter. And there's nothing we can do about it. I guess we go like this into that, and then do one of these, and then go like this, and then I think we just hit this thing. But now all they have to do is play. I probably should have Sabrina, because now all they have to do is play an energy on Marshadow, and we're just cooked. Yeah, they're also building Rampardos. Rampardos destroys us. Literally destroys us. Each day you can share a 1 to 4 diamond card for free. Ooh, I didn't know that. I'll have to go look at that. I'll have to go look at that. Because I could use a Mega Absol yet, which I think is in that range. Okay, they went Hitmonlee for the point. That's actually fine. I almost prefer that. But now we're only doing 40. We're only doing 40 damage now, you know. Now we Sabrina for sure, because it's either a point, or damage on a thing I want to have damage on. So, yeah, that's their correct play. Let's get some energy down and smack this thing. I do Mega Absols if you want me to share one. Nah, it's okay. That's all right. I'll get one. I'll get one then. Rampardos just destroys this deck, dude. It just destroys this deck. Sabrina's a tough scene. What are you trying to do to me? You've already evolved that thing, which means you can't go Cranidos. This has an energy on it, though. I guess we go like that. I don't know. I guess just, I'm assuming you're bringing in Hitmonlee again. You're just not doing anything. Yeah, you're bringing in Hitmonlee to kick something. That's fair. Kick the EX. I'm sure you're building for a Cyrus at some point. This is where, actually, if we had Jolteon EX, we're not in a terrible position here. But because we don't, we're kind of cooked. Like, if Jolteon EX were here, because then they're starting to, like, not be able to put energy on this stuff. I still think Rampardos just wins, though. Rampardos is just a monster. Just a monster. We're going to divide our efforts. I could Cyrus, but kind of for Y. I could retreat and Cyrus. Mars. We could Mars. We didn't lose any points yet, though. It's just a tough scene out here, honestly. I want to keep my energy up, though, on this Eevee. Ugh. I don't like anything. I don't like anything that's happening in front of me. It's annoying, though, because people are sharing random cards to you, and then you have to wait a full day. Oh, that's weird. That's strange. That's a weird way for that system to work. Yeah, there's the Cyrus. That's a GG, right? Yeah, good game. Good game. Yeah, I just like how, like I said, we're running a deck that is good against high energy, and they're and we're weak to fighting, and they're putting against low energy fighting. Like, the last 2 games were like that. They paired us against the literal counter to this deck. I only shared deluxe bulk cards my friends are missing since you can see what they need now. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, they need an accept feature on the share thing. That's weird. That's such a weird problem to have. Like I don't know how they would overlook that. Pretty strange. I am going first. Just trying to see if there's any way we could finagle that. If it was the other Eevee, this is a great position for us, but since it's the wrong Eevee, we're not in the best spot. I can put the Oricorio down to scare them. That might make them have some silly plays. I might have them make some silly plays. Pokeball, there's our Eevee. I do wish this was in the active. Sabrina's nothing for us right now. We're not playing item cards, so it's fine. Did you rank last season? Yeah. What were we? I mean, we went to... I don't even know if I was master rank, to be honest. I was like 1 step below master rank. I didn't really play that much. I didn't enjoy last season much because the cards were the same. Just kind of lame. Or sleepy. I don't like being sleepy. Never mind, we wake up. First turn wake, first turn wake. Love to see it. I do wish we had some other option here. Do we just keep the... I guess we put the Jolteon in, and you can't put more energy on this thing. but I lose the ability to attack. Just kind of gross. I can Sabrina, does nothing for us. Does actually nothing for us. I actually don't really remember what... I don't really remember what a Mega Altaria does, if I'm honest with you. All my friends are so stingy. There's no shot. You need that one diamond card 7 times. It's crazy. 130 with a full bench. That's pretty bad for us, huh? Pretty bad, yeah. That's pretty bad for us. Now what do I do? I mean, you're EX. You are EX, which means I could do some things here. Just kidding, I can't do anything. I can't do anything at all. We could Mach Bolt for 80. It's honestly a tough scene. It is a tough scene out here. I think we have to go Jolteon EX. I think we got to do that. And I think we just have to retreat in Oricorio. It's super lame. It's super lame to have to do that, but I think that's what we got to do. To just like try and buy ourselves a little bit of time. Tough scene. Love the background music. I rate you very highly, sir. Hey, appreciate you. You can check out the full playlist on Spotify. I think if you search my my handle, if you search Chek on Spotify, it should show up. I think it's a public playlist. Yeah, it's 14 saves, so somebody's listening to it. Somebody's listening to it. Was that a Cyrus? We got Cyrus? Did we get Cyrus or Sabrina? Cyrus, yeah. We had to make a decision. Which means they probably still have a Sabrina here. We're probably just in big trouble. That's kind of what it feels like. Hey, Jay, thanks for the follow, too. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, GG. Alright, this deck is not winning, by the way. It's literally not winning. Not winning at all. Literally not winning at all. Is Electric Cord worth it versus Rocky or Cape? I don't... Maybe a Cape might be better. I don't think Rocky's really worth it because we haven't really been in any scenarios where we're like a little bit short on damage. We're like not even close at the moment. I'm just trying to vibe if it's like this is just not a good deck or if we just had some bad draws and they've just had some good draws. Going against a lot of low energy decks doesn't help. That is very true. Yeah, we have been paired against quite a few low energy opponents, which is pretty bad for this deck. Is Pika EX in the deck? No, it is not. No Pika EX in here. Not at the moment. Doesn't mean it couldn't be. Can't find your Spotify playlist? I don't know. I can't share links. I would share links on TikTok, but I cannot share links. If you wanted to come to Twitch or YouTube, I can share links there. It's strange that you can't find it, though. You like triple check that it's public. No, yeah, it's definitely public. You just have to search CHEKTEK. Unfortunately, TikTok doesn't let me share links, even though it's my own chat. I don't know. I don't understand their logic there. But I have a chat command set up for YouTube and Twitch if you want to check it out. It is 7 hours worth of royalty-free music, so you won't get hit on like YouTube or anything. This Jolteon's almost never good. I'm starting to realize. Like the new Jolteon can be good. This Jolteon here is almost never good though. Chai, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Chai or Chi? I'm not sure. Either way, thank you for the follow. Drop the CV down. We'll follow you on the purple app. Let's go. Sounds good. Yeah, I can drop a link over there. Should be able to share the playlist link. There's also a Discord. if anybody's interested in the Discord. I don't know if that went through because I can't see chat links. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I've also been ignoring YouTube chat. YouTube chat, you get the short end of the stick. I apologize. Alvarez over there, like, just talking. How's it going? Drop the energy here. That's about it. End turn. Yeah, there we go. Looks like the YouTube playlist went through. Let's go. Appreciate you and the follow. How good is this deck feeling? Not that great, honestly. This deck is not feeling as good as I thought it would. Do you only have one of the new EVs? No, I have 2 of the new EVs and 1 EVEX. It's just we seem to pull the EVEX all the time. Do I know what the gold card does? I'm not sure which card you're referring to. Look at them just taking a point. Are you just taking a point right now? No, because they split their energy. They have full fire chicken back there. That's literally just so they could put energy and not take damage. No, they already took the damage. They Sabrina'd after they already took damage. All right. What is happening? What's going on? Okay. Okay. I got some new gold card in this set. I don't know what it does. It's like a set of keys. I actually don't know what the crown is for this set, so I couldn't even tell you. Could not even tell you. That Blaziken's a pretty strong deck. Yeah, I need to swap. My Blaziken deck is not very good at the moment. Is Moon Player easy to download and use to play TCG? Yes, super easy. I actually have a YouTube short on my channel for how to play Pokemon TCG Pocket on PC. And it's pretty straightforward. You literally click the download link and log in. The only issue is, like, it's supported by a sketchy company, so expect them to steal all of your data. That would be my only warning, is expect them to steal all of your information. You know? That's just how these companies work. That's how they operate. Finger on the pulse of TCG Pocket. I mean, people are playing, you know? People are playing, you know? I got... Don't get me wrong. I have plenty of other games to play. It's just right now I'm enjoying the game again because we have new cards. My love for the game will fizzle as the cards get stale. That's kind of just how it works. But that's why I didn't really stream too much. I was streaming a lot. I was just not streaming TCG Pocket last season because I just didn't enjoy the game. And because the cards were not there, you know? They're just old cards they were reusing. All right, we've got EVs and options here. Options for days. Whew, only just got my account back. Haven't played since Apex packs. What sort of decks should I try to make? Honestly, the easiest thing to make right now that I think is effective is Type Null Silvally. I don't remember which pack Type Null and Silvally come from, but I just know that it's like super easy. It kind of works with a lot of other cards. So you can throw like say you have some random old card, you can pair it with Type Null Silvally and it'll probably work. They're just having us discard cards already too, which is crazy. Dude, Mega Absol's broken. Double Dark? How do you have Double Dark, dude? Double Dark Pendant. We're getting shredded. This deck is very good, though. I think the deck we're playing against right now, I think the deck we're playing against right now is probably pretty meta. I'll Google a deck list. Yeah, you could take a look. I have a couple of shorts that have deck lists on them as well. This thing is going to destroy our souls. Silvally's from extra dimensional crisis. I got you. Yeah, that's like a pretty easy place to start, I think. We're going to get crushed by this deck. This deck is super duper meta, I think. I think Mega Absol with the what was he called? Hydreigon is pretty darn strong. pretty darn strong. We're getting bopped. I don't like that. Sabrina's gone. Yeah, we're just not going to have any cards in hand, literally. We're just not going to have any cards in our hand. So I think if we're not going to have any cards in our hand anyways, the play here might be to put this energy like this. Hey, Christian, thanks for the sub on YouTube as well. YouTube is the hardest place to grow. It really is. And then I think we elemental switch here to get the card out of our hand. And we take from Zeraora. And now, should we heal? There's like no reason to heal, right? I guess I could use it for more damage. And I don't know if this damage is going to be impactful in the end, but... yeah, because now they have to at least be a little bit worried. Because this Jolteon's doing 80 damage still. Our Cyrus is gone, so that's long gone. Hey, Afro, what's going on? We're just trying out this Jolteon deck, but it's not doing so hot. It's not doing so good. I think we need a finisher, I think is the problem. I think that's the problem. We need something that like finishes the job here. Mars actually gives them cards. So does this discard or does it go back in the deck? It shuffles it back in the deck, no? Yeah, shuffles it in the deck. It doesn't discard it. But yeah, it's kind of a tough scene. Kind of a tough scene out here. We can go like this. And now at least make them work for it a little bit. By switching. We'll take our point. Shadow Pikachu EX. That could be a good finisher. Why is rank gone until the 27th? Yo, you're asking the wrong character. Because I would also like ranked to come back. This is more Eevee deck with Jolteon than a Jolteon deck. So that's what I'm... like, that's also part of the problem. Do I just drop the Zeraora and drop the Oricorio and just go full Eevee? The tricky bit is, like, full Eevee is really better as Psychic. Like, Sylveon with Espeon, like, where you could just double down on Psychic, is so good. But I thought about doing this with... Professors... I thought about doing this with Leafeon EX as well, because Leafeon EX generates its own energy. So you could just go full Eevee. Maybe we'll try that after this. I still don't think there's enough finishing power, though. That's kind of the problem. I will go like this. And then I hit this thing. They concede! You actually concede! No way. I think they threw. I think they threw at some point in that exchange. AJ, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Actual concede. I want to see... Let's build another one. I got another one. I got another one in my brain that I want to try. We go... how do I get to this? I want to build a new deck. Hello? Where's the deck? Wasn't decks were available here before, no? Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. My decks. Got a Discord? Yeah, there's a Discord in the... it should be in the profile description. Unfortunately, I cannot share links on TikTok, but if you go to my TikTok profile, there should be a Discord there for trading and stuff. Build a new deck. Sorry, I lost track of everything. All right, we want to go Jolteon. We're going double Jolteon. I think I need one just for Oricorio, unless we put Oricorio in for Oricorio. Maybe Oricorio covers the Oricorio. Hey, what's going on, Eric? But we go like that, and then I think Leafeon, not Leafon. Leafon, apply directly to the forehead. What does this do again? This just 20 more for each grass energy tower. No, that's not gonna fly. This is the one that I'm thinking about, though. We go like that, and then we go EVs. EV bag. We can go EVEX, other more different EVEX, and then 2 boosteds. We could go other EV for draw power, but I think getting energy, either way, I think this is good. And now did we double down on EV bag? We only have one EV bag. This EV bag. There we go. Let's just go full EV. Full EV send here. Clear. Give me supporters. Double Pokeball. We'll go one Cyrus, one Sabrina, as we usually do. Double Professors. There's just like not enough energy here. I think I'm a little bit worried about. I could go PCL. I think is our most effective way to heal in this deck, other than EV bag. So I'll go PCL. No leaf. There's no leaf required here. X speed would be interesting. I don't hate X speed. You guys know I'm a sucker for speed. Speed. Let me see that. Oh, we can add flare. Should we flare it? Wow, I only have the gold cosmic. Oh, what a scrub. I don't even have a nice flare. I'm not even gonna put it on there. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to put that little bit of flare on there. What else do we have here? Testing if I can share the Discord link. Nah, I know. I already know. TikTok just does not like links. Leafeon, Jolteon? That's what we're gonna try now. Yeah, we're trying it out. Full EV deck. Is there anything else that goes with EVs, though? Is there anything else that goes with EVs that we could do supporter style? Like, I could elemental switch, but does that buy me much? Not really. It doesn't work. Does it work on grass? Fire, water, lighting. Never mind. It doesn't even work on grass. I would kind of want it to work on grass. Electrical cord also doesn't work on the right stuff. Maybe we go cape here. Cape and a helmet. Cape and a helmet. Is that what we do? I didn't add a Mars yet. All right, let's run it. Leaf cape for Leafeon. Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to put it on Jolteon then. I'd rather it be able to work for Jolteon. Zappy Plants. Pretty cool name. Zappy Plants. That's what we're going with. Because I am very, very, very creative. Don't you dare say otherwise. I don't see a Leafeon. There's no Leafeon coin. So let's just show nice and plain coin. You guys are saying I need to get the new premium mat. I probably should do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just lightning. Stop. You stop doing that to me. Don't you dare do that to me. Zappy Plants. All right, let's try it. Run it. Run it. No, I just ran the wrong one. Oh, cancel button. Huge improvement. Huge quality of life improvement. The dreaded auto energy. I know it's messed us up so many times. Literally messed us up so many times. Whew. Do. What are we listening to right now? Vermilion City by GlitchX City. Wow. Of course we had EVEX, the one that I don't want. The one that I don't want. Pretty cool. We do get energy first, which is nice at least. We do at least get energy first, I guess. So what are we thinking with this? So effectively getting the Jolteon online and getting them doing damage to themselves while they place energy is like kind of the main focal point here. But the idea is that we have a lot of flexibility pairing with all the EV goodness. X speed into other professors' research. We do not need that. We don't need that. We're just hitting for 30 here. They could just rare candy and we lose. Gonna be honest, they could just rare candy and we lose. This is a cool deck that they built here. So effectively, they have the Hydreigon to grab energy, and then the Tyranitar can just move all of that energy onto itself. Meanwhile, you're chipping with Darkrai. This is a cool deck that they built. Pretty cool. We're not Marsing. There's no reason to Mars here. Sabrina, Leafeon. So like we could be into Leafeon 70 damage, but we might as well go Jolteon because it's better. Leafeon is nice if it's like the first thing you get, but it's not as good later in the game. Drop this energy here. I can EV bag for HP, although the EV bag for the damage might be better later, and they're not attacking us yet, so I'm gonna save the EV bag. We're definitely building up to be red carded, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I like the idea of Jolteon EX in the active while I build for the bench. That is a good strat, especially if you have like if you're running like a Pikachu EX that does all the damage. I'm giving up on this game. I can't keep it as a free to play. I play it every day and get my packs to save hourglasses, and I don't have half the EXs. I have 0 megas, open 90 packs. Yeah, the rates on the drop rates on this are kind of ridiculous at this point. I'm with you on that. No arguments there. No arguments there. See, this is where we still just don't have enough damage, right? Like we have a Cyrus, which was great, could absolutely be good, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Because we Cyrus this in, we do damage, and then they just retreat it back out, and we're just in just as much trouble as we always were. We also have no basics. How do we have none of our basics? I guess we go Sabrina here. Yeah, they're just going to give us this thing. We have to heal. They'll have no energy when they retreat. That is true. That is true. We may have to still do that the following turn. Sorry, heal me first. We have nothing to put energy on, which is big sad. We need a basic is what we need. That's all we really need here. Just any old basic would be great. To go T-Tar, they don't have enough. They don't have enough to Buster Tail yet. Even just Darkrai T-Tar is pretty sick. Yeah, you don't have enough to do the thing yet. Look, we're so close with our chip damage. So close with our chip damage. All right, they're going Buster Tail this turn. Now we have to do the Cyrus thing, I guess. Still no basics. We have to Cyrus is all we can do. Otherwise, they're going to knock us out with Buster Tail the following turn. It just thinks that now this Darkrai is going to sit back here with no HP, and there's nothing we can do about it because our Cyrus and our Sabrina are both gone. I guess the correct play might have been to Cyrus first, but they had the other option. So, like, we wouldn't be able to Cyrus and Sabrina either. It's tempting with the Jolteon doing the chip damage. It is super tempting to run 2 Cyrus instead of Cyrus and Sabrina. Oh, they can't put energy on it. Ah, that's true. That's true. And they're very smart because I probably would have dropped the energy and lost the game, by the way. I probably would have just dropped the energy there and lost the game. And they still need 2 more. Finally, a basic Pokemon. You love to see it. Pretty disappointed in the game because of inaccessibility without spending money. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, all these games, they all do that. Literally all of them do that. I think my best example of a game that does this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. When Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links first launched, I loved that game. It was awesome. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links was the coolest thing. And then they literally they super duper ruined it. They just completely ruined it. The pacing of the game now is one-shot KO. Yeah, they lose. That's GG. The pacing of the game is now like one-shot KOs, like one-turn KOs. You don't even get to really play cards on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links anymore. It's pretty lame. And they want you to spend $1 million to get the latest set so that you can one-shot. It's just crazy. Pokemon Live doesn't do this. You can get every card without spending $1. Yeah, but that's a PC game. It's PC first. They had a different mindset. They're probably losing money on that game, to be honest. They're probably losing money on that game compared to, well, they're still making money, to be fair. Not nearly as much money as they're making on this one, though. Not nearly as much money as they're making on this one. That's why, personally, I still prefer to just buy games that I can then play indefinitely. The problem is a lot of the games that even the games that I buy require online access, which means someone's going to shut down a server at some point. Hello, I can't fight online. Is it normal? You should be able to still fight online. Ranked is not available right now. You cannot do ranked at the moment. Let's see if this brings us the other Jolteon. Leafeon, Pokeball. I guess we just get the Jolteon down as quickly as possible. Like, I could go Leafeon here and just generate my own energy, but I don't know that it's worth. Probably better to, especially because they're weak to lightning, we just go Jolteon. EV bag does nothing. XP, we're good to go. Cool. Finally, someone traded me a chicken. Let's go. And I need to pull a second one. Yeah, that's usually what I try to, like, I'll go through and look at what I need yet and do any trading I can, and then I'll just use pack points. Like the Full Art Professor, I pulled one, and then I had to use pack points to get the other one. Pokemon Live was, yeah, but it was not mobile first. It was a PC game, and then they moved it to mobile. They didn't have a whole monetization strategy. Isn't like Tencent the owner of this? Tencent is like... Tencent is literally the devil. They are literally the devil. They are the most successful company to extract money from users that I've ever seen. The way that they do it it's incredible. It's surgical how they extract money from you. It's so crazy. So crazy. That was Pokemon TCG Live, or Pokemon Live was made before people understood how to get money from people on mobile games, on free-to-play games. It was like, it was pre, like, Valorant skin, even. Hey, what's going on, Captain Cheeks? We're just talking about how this game is now, unfortunately, not very free-to-play friendly. I agree. I mean, I totally agree. Don't get me wrong. I'm not defending it at all, by the way. Don't take it as me defending this company. Like, Tencent is like or whatever the parent company of this. They're horrible companies. The monetization is insane. Definitely not defending it, but they have it down to a science. You know, they literally have it down to a science at this point. Question: I have 2,100 pack points. Should I keep saving for a Crown Flame Patch or craft a full art copycat? That's up to you. I guess it comes to what card you want to use more. I think if I was that close, I might just keep saving. The Great Alive that worked better on mobile. It was a complaint when Live first came out. Live came out in 2023. I thought it was older than that. The logo looks like it's from 1992. No, Pokemon TCG Online is 2011. Oh, I guess they rebranded it in 2023. You're right. They rebranded in 2023. Which is probably why it's monetized like crazy as well now, too. But hey, RuneScape Lo-Fi. Yeah, buddy. Digimon version of Duel Links is being worked on right now. Let's go. Sorry, I was not reading TikTok chat. I mean YouTube chat. I apologize. I gotta catch up over there. What do I do here? Other than be sad? You're only gonna play one energy. Do I just retreat into... I could retreat into Leafeon and get Leafeoning a while. I guess it doesn't make a difference if I do that in the active or not. Fine. Sorry, I'm yapping. I'm doing too much yapping. I understand. Whew. We pulled a 2-star Blaziken from Wonder Pick. Let's go. Digimon version of Duel Links is being worked on. Read that one. Digimon Elysian is the name of the Digimon version of Duel Links. I'll have to check it out. No release date yet. Okay. I'm super stoked for Pokemon Champions. That's like the next monster game that I'm super stoked for. Is going to be Pokemon Champions. They recreated with a new team to make it more mobile friendly. Yeah, and I'm sure at that point they also changed the monetization as well. It's the same thing with Pokemon Unite, to be honest. Pokemon Unite is an incredible game, and actually they toned back the monetization in that game. The monetization in Pokemon Unite is actually reasonable. Like, I'm not even that upset. I think we just win. Yeah, we just win, right? Next we go Jolteon, and then we energize, and then we EP bag. And that should be GG. But I personally, I love Pokemon Unite. If they could fix the matchmaking in Pokemon Unite, I would still be playing Pokemon Unite. I only just recently stopped playing it. But it's the same argument that they have in every free-to-play game, dude. It's literally every free-to-play game. It's what ruined Halo, even. You go all the way back to Halo 3 was incredible. And now they only have a free-to-play multiplayer that was absolutely destroyed by weird loot boxes. It's like, there's actually, somebody would just put out a video about gambling in games and gambling in general, and how it's just like, it's so accepted now to just gamble. Like, this is gambling. This is what we're doing. You pay money to open something that you may or may not win. Like, it's literally gambling. And they're putting in games like Pokemon and just games that are, I mean, to be fair, Pokemon is targeted at millennials. We're not messing around with that. But other games that are targeted at children and there's gambling built directly into them, it's pretty disgusting. I don't know the solution, because people spend the money. They get the money, so that's what they're gonna do. As long as they're getting the money, they're gonna do it, you know? As long as the money is flowing, that's what they're gonna do. Opening a pack of cards is gambling? Exactly. It is. Yeah, definitely. Even the sounds and animations are gambling coded? 100%. 100%. But you can do all that stuff. You can do all of that stuff where the sounds feel good and the game feels good. Like, for example, Mega Bonk. Mega Bonk is a game that, it's a $10 Steam game. $10, play it till your heart's content. $10 Steam game, they have that completely wired up to like hit like the sounds of opening a chest. It feels very gamble-y. You get the vibes from it, but it doesn't matter necessarily because what's happening here? What am I doing here? Are we just cooked? Is this chicken just gonna come roast us? I'm pretty sure it is. We're not doing enough damage. This deck would be good pre-megas. I think megas just stomp us, to be fair. That's why it's banned in the Netherlands, also in Belgium, if I'm not wrong, because of the strict gambling law. Yeah, that's why they got rid of Pokemon Unite there, which is sad. Big sad. Big sad. Big sad. Last time I had fun playing Halo was Halo Reach, maybe Halo 4. I think Halo 3 was like my golden era for Halo. I played so much Halo 3. Oh, I played so much. Literally a crazy amount. More than any human should, probably. I know it looks like we're in a good spot, but we're like really not. Like one fire chicken and we are in a terrible position. Who remembers the poker game on some Mario and Luigi game on DS? Well, they were talking about Pokemon having the game corner too. Old Pokemon games had the game corner that you went in and gambled in as well. That felt a little less icky to me, but still, it's still like, I mean, you learned a lesson. You go in there and you lose all your Poke dollars. Nebra FX, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Roguelikes will always have a special spot because of the replay value. 100%. And that's what, like, is it Illustrial's Awakened? The team that Shady Penguin and A-Drive are, like, building together now. It just hit the most funded game of the year on Kickstarter. They hit over $1 million, which is crazy. But that game they're planning on doing a randomizer mode. They're planning on doing, like, it has all of these, like, replayability features. Like, randomizers are awesome. You could still catch me playing, Radical Red randomized. I would, randomized Nuzlocke. I think it'll be super fun to do. I don't know that many people would watch me play it because it's not new and relevant, but I would enjoy it. I would enjoy myself. I was just playing yesterday. Just yesterday I was playing, have you ever heard of PokeRogue? PokeRogue.net. PokeRogue.net. Look it up. PokeRogue.net. It's stupid fun. It's so fun. Increase the speed to 5x and just go to town. I wanted to test. I have a new controller with a nice D-pad. I wanted to test it out. I just wanted to like click around on the D-pad. So I was using PokeRogue for that, and it's still super fun. We could have a PokeRogue stream. I'd play it. If they can deliver on everything Celestial, it should be sick. Oh, it's gonna be super nice. I think they can do it. I think they're a little delusional on the timeline. I think they're a little bit delulu on the timeline. Because anytime I hear they're like, we know we can hit this deadline. And they're talking about just getting more developers. And it's like, more developers does not mean the project is going to get done faster, necessarily. I think they're a little tiny bit delusional on the timeline, but everything else, I'm super stoked for that game. We probably should have X-speeded straight into this. And then already charged up a Leafeon, but I'd rather have Jolteon, to be honest. I think Celestials will deliver on everything that they say. I don't know. I think they're a little bit out to lunch on the timeline, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe they have a crazy base already built. Maybe they are well prepared to do it. The only reason I'm hesitant is their TCG client was a mess. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like the first I mean, it's the first game, right? They're not like a whole game studio. I think it's just like A-Drive hired a couple of people to like put a game together. Now, is it worth having the type disadvantage to just do more damage here? I think it is, because we have heals. I think 70 is better than 30, and that's the way I'm going to roll. That's just how I'm going to roll. I'll put a cape on. I'll save a cape. I'll save a cape for a Jolteon, because a Jolteon can live 1 after a burn. Leafeon doesn't live 1, so there's no reason to save a cape here. They're not hitting me with the fire chicken, so we should be okay. EV bag's not worth here, and XP's not worth here. Just hit for 70. Eber's looking for a Jirachi. You can check out the Discord. Let me share the Discord link. There's a trade channel in the Discord. Somebody might be able to help you out. Have they dropped any more updates on Champions? When that will be dropping? I don't know when that's coming out. No, I didn't see anything. I looked at the listing on Switch, and I could not find anything updated. It's just 2026, a 2026 release date. I think if they're smart here, they let Entei go down and they drop energy on their fire chicken. Sabrina. Okay, I go EVEX because I don't want to give up a point here. Do you think they will make a PC client for TCG Pocket? I don't think so. I don't think so. You can play it on PC. I mean, that's what I'm doing. You just need an Android emulator. But I don't think they'll ever actually just drop a full-on client for it. I could be wrong though. I would happily be wrong. All right, we go like that. I'm gonna go X speed. Bring our EX back. Let it be a Cyrus target. I understand that, but I think this lightning energy goes here. I'm not gonna cape it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason. We'll just take our point here. Oh, obviously Forest Breath, but just for the lulls mostly. Which I probably didn't do like the last 2 turns. Cape? Why though? There's no reason to cape here. We get 1 shot regardless. Yeah, the fire chicken 1-shots us regardless. I don't think there's a reason to use a cape here. I want to save the cape for when we have Jolteon, because Jolteon lives a hit and a burn. Leafeon goes down 1 in 1 anyways. Oh, there's the flame patch. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, see, they're doing 140 plus burn. There's just nothing we can do. Yeah, the fire chicken's here. Pretty sure it's GG. I don't even know that there's anything that would save us. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I don't think it's going to make a difference anyways. Yeah, there's a cape. So we should have put it down just so it's out of the way. Because now we just lose. There's nothing we could do. Nothing we could do. Could have played it so at least that's out of the deck. We might have drawn something a bit more useful. I guess I should have caped on the Eevee that I was going to evolve into the Jolteon. That's what I should have done. So you're kind of right, actually. You're kind of right. I could have played the cape on the Eevee that I knew was going to be a Jolteon. That's what I should have done. That would have given us a better chance of drawing it in the future. This feels like it's doing a little bit better than the other one, but it's still not great. This Jolteon deck is doing a bit better than the other one, but it's still not as good as like a Mega deck. And it's definitely not competing with Hydreigon. I think Hydreigon Darkrai is going to be a beast. I think Hydreigon Darkrai is probably looking pretty meta, in my opinion. It's just not enough damage. We need to be doing like 60 damage first turn, and we're not doing that, you know? It's just not enough. When I could like lead with a Hitmonchan and hit for 50, and then follow up with a finisher that has more energy. It's crazy that Farfetch would still be good in this deck. Is wild. Legendary Pulse. Yeah, you just get to draw cards for free. Wild. Pretty wild that you just get to draw cards for free. Pretty cool for you. We could go Leafeon, but I'd rather just do the little chippies. We'll do the little chippy damage. I will Mars, but I don't know when. Probably should have done it right now. I don't like Darkrai with Hydreigon. If you play it right, you never have to power up. You never have time to power up Darkrai. So it's not really necessarily about powering up Darkrai. It's more about just having some chip damage. Like you might be able to pair it with something else. You just need a little bit of chip damage, you know? Because like Hydreigon's doing 130. Like you could probably like not do Darkrai at all and then just add red. That could be an option. I just feel like 130 is like 10 shy of being the magic number that you need to knock stuff out, if that makes sense. So they still have to charge one more turn. I can Mars here to like reduce their hand, but it's a good chance I just hand them Greninja, which is sad. So I'm probably not going to do that. Double Eevee bag would go super hard here if we could top deck like... Nay. Alright, so this is giving them the frog. May's giving them the frog for sure. Jolteon with EX ability goes crazy damage on Hydreigon. Yeah, 360. Yeah, it's doing 30 to itself and then another 60 on top of that. That is pretty wild. That is pretty wild. I wonder if this is like... Are we playing this as like... This should be the support. No, because he has to be in the active spot. I was gonna say maybe just like the ability should be shorter. I mean, they're gonna do the thing, right? You have to do the bellow, right? You're a bellow fellow for sure. So chip here, you're down to 110. You attack me, you're down to 90, and we're still like a little bit short on damage, right? Oh, big Cyrus, though. Big Cyrus, though? I think we use it, right? There's no reason not to. I think we just do that. I think you have to. You bring this fella up. Could put the Leafeon down, but I'm kind of holding out for another Jolteon. Because of the type advantage. Hit this thing for 80. Aguzma goes super hard, by the way. Rest in peace, Pokemon Communication. Power crept by May. 100%. Yeah, May is just a better Pokemon Communication. There is still a world where... Communication exists, though. If you have a lot of supporters in the deck and you need to use a supporter and communication in the same turn. But we're talking about a teeny tiny little... They just threw by putting energy there, I think. We're talking about a teeny tiny little impact on the grader here. Do we take the time to heal or nah? I think we have to heal past... I think we have to at least heal out of range of Greninja, right? We have to at least heal past just Greninja chip, which means both because they could have two. They could have two. Probably should have Marsed instead. Now that I'm looking at it all over again, but energy goes here. I could Leafeon now as well. Could Leafeon and not even give them the option to take out the Jolteon. We can Leafeon whenever we feel like it. Although they will be able to Mars us now. I'm tempted to put the Leafeon down. As much as I hate not having the Jolteon instead, if we get Mars and then we can't evolve, we just lose. So I think we have to do this now. The Mars is terrifying. We should have Marsed them, to be honest. Because they can still go Frog here. Frog is still pretty dangerous. I think if they have to bring this, yeah, that's all they can do is bring this Frog up and hope that they go full Greninja. I'm assuming with all of those cards, they have to have it, right? You have so many cards, dude. There's no way you don't have Rare Candy Greninja in your hand. There's no way, I don't believe it. Unless you accidentally forgot to put Rare Candy or Greninja in your deck, it's there. It's got to be there, dude. It literally has to be there. Cyrus, there is a Cyrus here. Yeah, we have to wait, hope and see. They can see. There's no way that you don't have Rare Candy Frog there. I literally don't believe you. I mean, it was still going to be really, really tough for them. Like, we had the advantage there. But I don't believe that they didn't have Greninja available. I don't believe it. Nice deck, thank you. It's pretty good. I think this one is a bit better than the previous one that we were trying, which was just like all electric stuff. I still think a finisher like Pikachu EX, maybe. Somebody mentioned Pikachu EX earlier, and I think that's could be a good option. He's running Froakie as a bluff. Oh, man. The literal Froakie bluff is crazy. Froakie bluff goes hard, dude. It's a Torchic. Go Pichu here and be online at one turn early too. Although Pichu can only charge electric types, or can it charge anyone? It can charge anyone, right? Any basics. So we could use it. We could use a Pichu in here for sure. There's our energy. Pokeball's pretty cool. Pokeball's pretty cool. Drop the EVEX. Hit for 30. Feeling pretty good about it. Mega Blaze incoming, definitely could be for sure. Anyone have a Mega Absol for trade? You can try, if nobody replies, you can try in the Discord. There's a trade channel over there if you wanted to check it out. Play this name. This is Chek Tech's live stream on Spotify. Chek Tech's live stream. I find it if I search Chek Tech. For some reason, somebody else couldn't find it, but did they not play energy? What happened here? Oh, they retreated. They're scared. They run like child. They run like baby. I don't think I care, because what's going to happen here is the first chicken they get is going to go to the full health chicken, and then we Cyrus in the little Torchic. So I think we're actually in an okay spot here. I think we're actually in a pretty okay spot here. Hit him for 80. And this thing's stuck in, which is 2 points for us. We live... Oh, do we live one for... We don't live one fire chicken hit, though. If he goes energy on... I'm assuming he goes energy on fresh chicken. Yeah, he's gonna evolve this thing. Without question. Yeah, evolving the healthy one. I understand. Energy goes there. We do a little bit of chip. We need a cape, actually. The cape would go super duper hard here. EV bag's cool, but kind of irrelevant. I'll go professors. We'll save the Mars for after we lose 2 points, which is pretty much inevitable. I could go like this. I guess I'm gonna put the Leafeon down? Question mark. Put the Leafeon down, I guess. Just in case you want a Mars. A Frauen. I'm definitely saying that wrong, but thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. We got double EV bag. Don't really care. We just take 2 points, and then Cyrus should win the game? Question mark. The real dilemma would be if they top deck Rare Candy other Fire Chicken. That's kind of the only thing that keeps them in this game. Or I guess Pokemon Center Lady would also keep them in the game because it could heal up past the Cyrus. Healing up past the Cyrus would be pretty sad. All good. Your stream feels super cozy. That's the goal. I try to be nice, evenly leveled audio for all of the work from home people out there. To just put it on in the background, you know? Keep it nice and cozy. Not too much yelling. I feel like TikTok's full of yelling. That's what I was told. Yeah, it's GG. Good game. This is a good game for us. Yeah, see, a cape keeps us alive there, but we do have one. I'm working from work, but still watching. Let's go. I mean, if it works, you know? Go like that, go like that. We got the Cyrus. Good game, good game. Why not clear with Eevee? I guess we could have. That's true, we could have stunned it on him a little bit and clear with Stampede Eevee. Could have done that. Yeah, I can feel you yelling at me. Oh my god. Nice and friend request. Oh, thanks. Hey, Wesley, thanks for the follow as well. Look at 11 concurrent viewers on YouTube. You guys are YouTubing as well? It's crazy. Show deck? Ah, sorry, I just missed it. I'll do it after this one, though. 45 people watching on Twitch. Yo, what is going on today? People were itching for some more Pocket. I guess all the Californians are not up yet. That's why I think I want to stream earlier. Guys, I think I want to stream earlier in the day because all of the big streamers are in California and they start streaming like way later. But nobody's on in the morning. We either need some EU streamer to step up or I'm just going to start streaming earlier in the morning and that's going to be the ticket. 47 people on Twitch is wild, dude. I haven't had that many since like the game launched. Crazy. I'm a Californian. Yeah, see? You're just getting started. You're just getting your work day started. Well, for me. Office folk. Us office folks start late. I'm in the Midwest, but I support you going live earlier. I mean, it wouldn't be like a lot earlier, right? Like I usually start my streams around 12 Eastern, so like my lunchtime. But I am very much considering starting them at 10 a.m. I just kind of have to, I've had to work around meetings a bit anyway, so it's like not really a big deal. Another Eevee, we got X speed. Drop this Eevee down here. I'm not gonna put a cape on. I will take the point for the Mantike, and then we will probably just lose to Mega Gyarados, but I'm gonna believe in the heart of the cards, you know? So I'll just believe in the heart of the cards. Oof, 7 a.m. for us. Yeah, it's early. It is early out there. That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, today's stream started at 11, which is early for me. I have a meeting at my 1 o'clock, so like in 15 minutes. So I figured I could sneak it in before the meeting. Liverpool or Real Madrid tonight? Real Madrid. I don't know if you know this. I don't know how long you've been around, but I am a Real Madrid person. By like a lot. By like a lot. Like a lot. Like I have a Real Madrid badge on my chest. Like it's literally right here. Stream for the commute to work, PST. That's true. I think there's something in it though, because like all the big streamers that are in this category stream later in the day, and it's just because they're 3 hours behind me. So if I just hit the sweet spot on the time zone, you know. Okay, so I guess we go Leafeon and Cape, and then we live things and just win with Sabrina. That's the dream. That's the dream, the literal dream. So Spraggles. I mean, I didn't mention Spraggles by name, although he was just in New York. Did you see? He had a short. His face is literally plastered up in New York City for Pokemon Pocket. It's wild. It's actually wild. Actually pretty wild. Rummages starting off hot in La Liga. They really are, dude. They are cooking right now. They are cooking in La Liga for sure. No way, that's awesome. I really enjoy his streams. Yeah, he's great. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I met him once at TwitchCon. I was working because I was working my booth. I was at a booth in TwitchCon. But he was just walking through, and I just yelled. I think I just yelled out Jake or something, or yelled out Spraggles. It was like, it felt super awkward because like I felt like I knew him. It's that parasocial thing. I felt like I knew him, and he's just like looking at me like I'm a stranger, and I didn't really have anything to say other than "Yo, love your content." He said it wasn't awkward, but it felt awkward to me. All right, Sabrina wins this game. GG. How we doing today? We're doing better now. I switched to this other Leafeon deck, like Leafeon Jolteon deck, and it's doing better. The original Jolteon deck was not good. Oak never misses. He literally doesn't. Professor's bait, dude. Professor's bait. Because it's just instinct to want to throw the professors. I will say what has helped me, though. With the full art professors, it's less instinctual to just grab the card and rip it. Because it doesn't look the same. It doesn't look like it used to, where it was just like an instinct to just grab it and throw it. But definitely trying to bait. Somebody asked for the deck. This is the deck list. Let me view all cards real quick. We've got double Leafeon EX, double Jolteon EX, 2 of the newest EVs, which lets you evolve straight away, 2 EV EX, and then X-Speed, double EV bag, double Pokeball, 1 Cape, 2 Research, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mars, 1 Pokemon Center Lady. I think if I was going to change anything, I'd probably drop Mars for a second Cape. Or drop PCL for a second Cape. No, I'll probably drop Mars for a second Cape. But I kind of like the way that it's flowing, you know? It's not too bad. It's better than this one. It's better than this other one we were running. Where's the other one? I was trying to run this all electric version, and this ain't it. I don't know what we need to change about this one, but this is not the formula here. I think maybe we just drop things like second Jolteon and grab like Pikachu EX for a finisher with this deck. But I think that new one is better. Zappy Plants. I noticed out of like the 5 games you've played with this deck, you've only used Leafeon once. That is true, yeah. That is true. I've been mostly focusing on the Jolteon. The Leafeon's there. The Leafeon is there though, mostly for when we don't have the Jolteon. It's kind of just to make it a little bit more consistent, if that makes sense. It's mostly just to make it a little bit more consistent for if like Jolteon decides to not show up, we can still have something to do, you know, something to evolve with. Leafeon's there for type coverage. Yo, literally. I've seen the new Megas. What's your favorite? Oof. Maybe Mega Absol. Of the Megas, maybe Mega Absol. I'd have to think about it a little bit more. See, like in this scenario, like we don't have a Jolteon, but Leafeon is at least here for us to do some things potentially. Although right now, just if it sits as it sits, we get to knock out this Chingling for freezies. Hey, Thomas, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Tomas, maybe? Tomas Marquez. I don't like to try it out, but talking about the new ones that just came out. Oh, in ZA, new Megas. I think it's Mega Drampa. Mega Drampa. Mega Drampa is pretty sick. Mega Drampa is pretty darn cool. So now here's the tricky situation. Do we evolve at all, or do we just take our point? I mean, most likely we're just getting absolutely bodied by Altaria. That's probably what's going to happen here. How much does an Altaria do again? Too much, right? Too much? Probably too much. I'm actually scared and alone. Hey, Francie, thanks for the follow. Zanch with Ranch, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate you. I'm scared. I'm scared and alone. I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to take the point. I'm just going to take the point. And if I did bad math and Altaria comes in and one-shots us, then so be it. 130 with a full bench, but like how much is it without a full bench? I was just trying to see if the math was mathing. Was it worth me healing 10? I don't think it was. I see this Mega Altaria deck all the time. I think it's pretty darn good. What does a Lucia even do? I gotta read this card real quick. I actually don't even know. Put 2 random basic Pokemon with 50 HP or less from your deck in your hand. This is borked. And why are we not running this? Why are we not running this? Yeah, that's a GG right there. This bird just roasts us for sure. It's like Arceus. But here, like, could I have avoided that damage? I don't think so. No matter what, it was knocking me out, right? 2 on the bench. Yeah, we weren't healing away from that, so I think this is just game, right? There's just nothing we can do. The only way that we maybe could have saved this is put the energy on the bench to EV, and then we would have had a Jolteon set up or a Leafeon set up for the following turn. But it's cooked. It's cooked at this point. Tough scene. Just like Arceus. That's the thing, though. How is this better than Arceus? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like Arceus is just better than Altaria. Is that not the case? I mean, I understand it's 1 extra energy, but to me it just feels like it's better. Yeah, 2 energy versus 3, but like you're also losing only 2 points instead of 3 if you lose the Arceus. I guess there's less HP too. It just feels like there's a lot to set up. But I also forget that you're going straight from Swablu into Mega Altaria. I'm thinking of like Fire Chicken, where you have to have Rare Candy to get there, or you have to have the middle evolution, which is not the case. Yeah, it has to evolve. That's the thing. But the evolution is less impactful because it is just a stage 1 and not a stage 2. Lucia damn near guarantees a full bench too. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Better because 2 energy, psychic support, and more health. That is true. Round 2, yes, literally the same. Probably the same person even. I wonder if you could sneak a Sylveon in here to draw cards. I mean, I'm sure somebody has already thought of that, but I feel like sneaking us instead of this shenanigans, like do Sylveon. Although you probably need this for the little electric bird. First time hearing Arceus pronounced with a hard C. I think that's how it's supposed to be done, though. Because there was like a whole epidemic that went around. People were like criticizing. I usually just go on whatever Spraggle says because he actually talks to the Pokemon Company and they correct him on stuff like that. I've definitely said it both ways though. There's no way that I haven't mixed and matched. It's a mix and match situation. Psychic has more support too than normal. That's true. That's true. New Indeedee is very good. New Indeedee is good even for finishing, right? Isn't it like the more energy they have, the more damage it does? Indeedee is pretty darn good all the way around. I think our only hope here is if they expose themselves with like a Sabrina situation. The jingly noise is fine. That's pretty fine. I go Jolteon here. Do we live, though? We don't even live, do we? I guess we do, technically, because they're going to do 100. Assuming they don't have any other basics, which is a terrible, terrible assumption that I'm trying to make. Oh, I can't play item cards. That's silly. Why Chingling, dude? I think this feels like bait. I feel like you could be running literally anything else. I don't think Chingling is that great. Maybe I'm just a hater. I mean, it's preventing us from using Eevee Bag right now, so there's that. Pretty sure our only hope is Sabrina. Stop Greninja? Ah, okay, for the rare candy, right? That makes sense. Rare candy makes sense. Rare candy makes sense. I think rare candy is like, Pokeball is true, but I think rare candy is probably the rare candy is probably the target that I would be thinking of most. Is like, oh, I have Froakie on the bench trying to play Greninja. That's probably the one that does the most. So do you have no basics? Is that the plan here? Or are you just going to win? That's what I need to know. They could just win. I guess I should have put this down, huh? Because I'm dumb. I definitely should have just played this card. Like, why would you not play that? I'm not sure why I didn't play that. Did I not have it? No, I definitely had it. I for sure had it. Chingling can soft lock Mega Decks that rely on rare candy too. That is pretty true. I usually run at least one of the middle evolution, but that still could be all the way at the bottom of the deck, you know? Now, what do I do here? How are we playing this? I guess just energy. Energy on one of these, it doesn't really matter. Eevee Bag's doing kind of nothing. Pokemon Center Lady also kind of doing nothing. I guess we can Mars. We could do that. It's not doing much though, right? We got rid of one card. You lose this? I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. We still have a shot. It's not over till it's over. If they have no healing and we top deck Jolteon, like there's a planet where we still win this thing. I don't like surrendering too early. I don't like surrendering too early. Because Cyrus could also kind of do things. One energy on Jirachi here would be insane. And energy on Jirachi here goes super hard. That's fine. Didn't love anything I had there anyways. One energy on Jirachi goes insane here, please. You didn't play it. They didn't play it. They actually played around it. That's wild. That's wild that they played around that. I can't believe that. One energy on Jirachi and we win that whole exchange. Yeah, they're just better than us, honestly. They're just better than we are. That would have been crazy, though, if I could have just Cyrus this and then hit for 30. Oh, would have been so good. Would have been so good. All right, I got to get the heck out of here. I have a meeting in exactly 4 minutes. Precisely 4 minutes. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe over there. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I think it can be done, but I'm probably going to have to do a bunch of editing, and I'm lazy, and I don't like to edit much. So if you could just do it, like, ahead of time, that'd be sweet. Yeah, we'll see how the meeting goes. It should be a good meeting. It's not that bad. It's just about the work that I did on Monday, and the work on Monday was like pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with it at this point. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you later. See you later. Bye bye. I don't even know. I can't even see OBS. I don't know if I'm gone yet. Am I gone yet? Can you still see me? Nope, I'm gone. Bye.